Hello, it's your friendly neighborhood Jonathan Cadot, back with you once again for the Those Aren't Biscuits Let's Play through the Destiny DLC. Man, that's getting long to say. This is episode... and we're back here once again with the Three Stooges here, and this very rude person just standing on the table. What the hell is wrong with you, sir? Didn't your mother ain't teach you any manners? Yeah, you better go. My God. Anyways, we're going to move on to the next mission here. I just got to talk to Cade real quick and see what he has to say. Oh, pretty good. It's better than the Astro van I had as my first car, you know. About the same size, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Well, I should preface that. Does the Dreadnought have a bed in the back? Because my Astro van did. And boy, did I use that often to take naps. All right, let's see.
That beast wide open, but my wings are clipped. Go talk to Zaval.
Yeah, rip it wide open. All right.
Hey, take me with you.
Oh wait, I gotta talk to him now.
Good work, Guardian.
Oh, okay.
Oryx has bled us. It's time we bleed him in return.
I'd rather talk to Cade. He's a little bit more friendly. You're all like, the Vanguard, oh, let the city fall. No, we must stand as one. Blah, 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 blah. Just laying up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oryx has bled us. It's time we bleed him in return. Is that really how you're supposed to... Yeah, he's bled us. Like, this time, let's make him bleed in return. I don't know if bleed is like an action, like that you do to someone. I know it's a verb. To bleed. Anyways, the Cabal may be an army of thugs. Really? They seem pretty organized, but they don't do things by half measure. If anyone has any detail, okay.
We need real intelligence to get to the ticking key.
Alright, so... Sure. Alright, let's, insult to injury, I guess. Alright, so, I feel like, since I've been doing this, I've been talking a lot about, like, my opinions of Destiny, and, the gameplay, and the story, and, honestly, I just don't know if there's much more about that I can go into, without... one, boring myself, and two, for sure, boring you guys. So, or I could keep on complaining about me being sick. I can do that. But that's just kind of depressing, really. So I thought, switch it up a little bit here. We'll, talk a little bit more about, just life. Alright, and something that kind of came to my mind earlier was a friend of mine recently told me that they had gone on a date, and
Oryx could be anywhere on the
oh,
Dreadnought.
okay, let's let Mr. Serious talk here.
The Cabal have been there long enough to have real field intelligence. The path to Oryx lies on their ship.
They've been there as long as we have. They were under surprise attack when we showed up. Okay. So, anyways, friend went on a date, and apparently it didn't go well. I don't know all the details. It just apparently just didn't work out. It happens. But what kind of caught my attention was that they went on a date. Now, what I'm about to go into could be completely proved wrong, because honestly, I don't know. Oh my God. Might be, completely wrong because I don't really know how they met or how the date was formulated or anything. But not to sound like some old old codger, but you don't hear of like the typical going on a date thing happening much anymore. For better or worse. Like I guess I don't really have much of an opinion on that. I think relationships can happen.
That's not a crash site, it's a beachhead. Only way those doors will open is to send reinforcements. Draw
You
them
know,
out.
like I think, you know, a relationship, good or bad, can happen any number of ways. You know, it's not just you know, boy meets girl, boy meets boy, girl meets girl. You know, they bring each other flowers and go see movies, and everything's just lovely. I think it can happen in multiple ways, but I definitely think that you know, with the internet and you know, all the different dating services out there, you know, the kind of personal touch when it comes to dating has been lost in a way, and like I said, oh my god, that was my fault. I did that to myself. So it was kind of strange, and it kind of got me thinking about my own dating habits.
Survival's a
I haven't really been dating much at all,
get inside.
you know, lately, and it's by choice. I got out of a very long, serious relationship, and not all that long ago myself, and you know, it's just one of those things where I am surely not ready to get back into that. And
That's not a crash site, it's a beachhead. Only way those
but
doors will open is
one
to
thing
send
I do, and
Draw them out.
it is almost 100% for, you know, entertainment purposes, is I do use Twitter, or not Twitter. Well, I do use Twitter at John C. Person, if you wish to follow me. Tinder. I meant to say Tinder. And but it's one of those. In my case, it's a bathroom app. You know, it's. I mean, it's what I look at when I'm taking a shit. I'm not gonna try to pretty that up at all. You know, it's absolutely what I do.
I think you got their attention.
When those
Which
doors open, fight
in
for it.
itself kind of worries me, because I get this horror, this nightmare, that I'm gonna swipe right on someone, and you know, that chance that they, you know, they swipe back, and I'm not the type to, if someone does swipe back, like I know there's always an option of you just don't communicate. You just let it go. You're like, oh, okay, well, that happened, and you move on. I don't like doing that, so at the very least I will respond back and talk with them, and you know, so far it really hasn't gone much of anywhere.
What's next?
But there's that fear.
Any ship that crashes, if they haven't after all this time, it must be a piece of
Okay.
operations.
Oh, so there's just a self-destruct button. Cool. On
See
it.
what they know about Oryx.
My fear is, at some point, either by accident or some series of questions, I'm gonna have to explain that the first time I saw this beautiful angel's eyes, I was dealing with some, you know, Taco Bell that, you know, didn't go right, you know, which would be terrible because I love Taco Bell, and if the Taco Bell didn't go right, that would be a betrayal in my eyes. So right off the bat, that our relationship would be based on an abuse, really. And, you know, that's no way to start it out. And two, like, you know, I know it's, you know, the modern era, and, you know, our gender roles aren't as concrete as maybe they once were, and I am absolutely okay with that. But there is like an old-timey side of me who thinks, you know, maybe a girl doesn't want to know that I was either thinking about them or looking at them while shoving something out the backside of my body. I mean, it's just maybe that's just basic manners, or maybe I'm a romantic. Who knows? You know, but that's the sort of thing that kind of freaks me out about like dating these days and using some of these apps and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, I have utilized online dating before. It didn't go well. And depending on how long this mission takes and how long the video is, maybe I'll get into that later in this video, or it'll just be a story for another day. Oh, that's nice.
Some kind of portal. Have the Cabal found one?
Have they?
They've got a team heading for it right now.
On it.
Then I suggest you get there first.
Don't tell me what to do. You're a Titan. No one even cares about Titans. The Titans are by far less liked than even the Hunters are in this game, alright? We all know the hierarchy, okay? Everyone loves the damn Warlocks, you know? You know, they have the self-res and the electric hands and the blah blah blah, alright? But Hunters are clearly second. We're on the fucking box art, like front and center. Alright? Titans, on the other hand, whatever. Oh, I'm gonna get some hate for that one. Just kidding. I mean, all the classes are just fine. But so anyway, so what I was gonna say is that I sort of came of age and, you know, began dating during a I would say a transitionary period in not only, you know, dating culture, but you know, culture in general. I graduated in 06. I'm 29 now. So, you know, the internet was a big, you know, the internet was a thing for me, and you know, it wasn't like, you know, I was like, oh, what's this amazing new technology and stuff like that. But it was utilized a little bit different. You know, at least, you know, when I was in high school and you know, actually afterwards for a while too. Internet was more of like a communication with the people that you knew, you know, that you took the time to know. Oh, what is? Oh, that's.
Oryx just recruited a Centurion.
Well then.
Let him take all he wants.
No, that's.
Enough for it to matter.
That's not okay. Those guys are assholes. So it was, so like the idea of, like, one, seeing the person for the first time online in an app of all things too, not, you know, like a chat room or a forum or something like that, but like just an app where you have like the most basic of information about them.
The hive use to navigate ruptures.
Okay.
We'll look for them.
So you know, it's, to me, it's like twofold. It's, the app, you see the most basic thing about them, and I don't care what anyone says. Like Tinder and all the other dating apps, they are purely based on shallowness, you know. And not that that's necessarily a bad thing. But you're lying to yourself if you think that it's not just looks, really. At
It's
first.
linked to the rupture, but I can't understand how the hive control it. Let's try another statue.
Let's. And so then you use the app, and then you use the internet, or even the messenger, within the app, to then communicate with them, and you kind of learn like everything about them before you even go on. Oh, this is when I was just at. Before you even go on the first date. And like, to me, that's kind of that's the whole fucking point of the first date, is that's when you're supposed to kind of learn about the person, you know, and then, you know, in that moment, face to face, you can go, well, no, maybe this just isn't, you know, this isn't gonna work, or well, you know, there was something there, let's try it again. And
Yes.
I-
Statues control where the rupture leads. They could deliver us to Oryx.
I guess there's just a certain amount of like mystery that is lost when it. Oh my god! There's a certain amount of mystery that you lose when you know so much about a person before that first date. And once again, this is not a indictment on the system at all. Like, I'm 100% certain that it has worked out amazing for some people, and I am very happy for them. And who knows, maybe someday it'll work for me as well. Like, I'm not completely, you know, abandoning it or nothing like that. I just don't have to explain to him that I was shitting when I saw them.
Something's happening at the rupture.
Oh, okay. Well, so this mission seems to be going on, so I guess I have some time to explain. Oh.
The rupture's opening.
Oh, okay. No, not going through it.
Will smother your light. Do not underestimate them as Carlo did.
Who? Taryn? Tarvel? Is that an ice cream company? Oh, that's Carvel. That's right. We don't really have Carvel here where I'm from. We're definitely a Baskin Robbins all the way kind of group. All right. You guys are one at a time. One. See, this is what I was talking about. Just rudeness. Rude.
Forget about the thrall. Get through that rupture.
I don't want to forget about the thrall. These guys are assholes. Whatever. Going through the mysterious black hole. Or not.
I don't think we're going that way.
Then it's true. Only the Ascendant can will the
Aw.
rupture to open.
Mission scrub.
There's something ascendant passing through right now.
Hey. Oh, good. Okay, so this was, oh god, I was 21 at the time, or no, I was 21 or 22 at the time. I recently gotten out of another long-term relationship and decided like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. I think at the time it was Match.com that I used. It was, yeah, I think they were having like one of their like free weekends or some shit like that. Or anyways, I know I didn't pay any money for it, that's for damn sure. And I matched with someone, and they didn't live too far away, so I decided to go on a date with them. And now this is something right here. Kind of. Oh, hey, they stole my super. You son of a bitch. Well, I know what Grasp of the King does now. Oh, you're just gonna follow me, huh? You motherfucker. Give me back my light. So I go on this day, and we first agreed to go meet at this Chinese restaurant, and it was a pretty good Chinese restaurant. And but I ordered myself like just like a pretty simple bowl of soup, and I think maybe something pretty small. But she orders
Open for Ascendant Hive.
Then how do we reach Oryx?
like a full platter.
Become your enemy. Become Ascendant.
A full platter, and she's not big by any means. You know, it wasn't like, oh, she's gonna just wolf this down by herself or anything like that. So I'm thinking like, oh, you know, whatever, that's okay. You know, that's what she likes. That's fine. And we eat her food, and you know, she like barely touches it. And you know, at first I'm thinking like, oh, is there something wrong with it or whatever. Waiter comes over and asks if we need boxes, and she's like, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, oh, okay, well, she's just taking it home. Maybe she's not hungry, she's nervous, who knows. I was nervous. She goes, oh, my roommates are gonna love all this. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, so I just bought your roommate's dinner too then. Fair enough. Didn't plan on doing that, but I did. Now, for a lot of people, that would probably be the end of it. But oh no, not me. This this tale goes on. And in fact, I'm gonna actually leave it as a cliffhanger right here, because we finished up that mission. It took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. I tried to get through 2 missions in every video, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But yes, tune in next time to hear the next part of this story, because it might even take 3 parts to get through this this experience. And so yeah, tune in next time. Once, as always, link to our Discord is down below. Those aren't Biscuit Discord. Link to my co-host for that podcast YouTube channel is down below as well, Owen Adams, also known as the British Gamer. And yeah, and if you want to catch our live stream of our podcast, it is every Monday, 3:30 Central Time, and then 9:30 GMT time. So y'all have cell phones, figure out your time zone. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, help this channel grow. And yeah, have a good one.